Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Tech Excellence 360. These tutorials are based on non-Mudalvan skill development program. In this video, we will learn how to create a model in hierarchical way. For this, we create a new simulation model in 3D. In our first step, we create our own processing station. To do so, we open the folder user object and double click the frame which already is in the folder. If you want to create a new frame, open the context menu of the folder and select New and then Frame. Rename the frame to My Station. We insert a station and a buffer which is in front of the station and a buffer as a successor of the station. To connect our station with other stations, we have to add two interfaces. Connect the interfaces with the buffer. Now we create a safety fence around the station. On the tab Edit on the menu bar, we select Fence in the group Insert Shape. We create a fence with a dimension of 6 meters by 3 meters. After clicking Create, we have to position the fence around the station. To allow products to move in and out of the station, we have to make some holes in the fence. To do so, we select the fence and we position the cursor at the part of the fence we want to delete. To step into the graphics of the fence, we press the plus key until only that part is selected which we want to delete. Press the delete key to delete the selected part of the fence. In the same way, we will delete the respective part of the fence on the opposite side. Now our station has two holes from which our objects can move in and out of the station. Let's assume we also need additional objects in our station. For example, methods, tables, and variables. So we add a method object, a table object, and a variable object. We want to define what we see when we insert our station into the model frame. Press the right mouse button in the background of My Station to open the context menu of the frame and select Edit 3D Properties. Change to the tab Graphics in the Properties. On this tab, we see the graphics group on the frame. Here the default group which is not visible and the decor group are friends which is visible. On the bottom of the dialog, we see the checkbox Show Content. You can use this checkbox if we want to see the content of the frame or not. When inserting My Station into the model frame, we want to see the material flow objects and the decor, but not the information flow object. The visibility of object can be defined individually for each object. Open the 3D Properties dialog of the object table file and change it to the tab Graphics. On the bottom of the dialog, we see a checkbox titled Exclude from Show Content of the location. With this checkbox, we can define if the object should be visible or not visible when Show Content of the location is active. For default, this checkbox is marked for all information flow objects. In addition, we want to add a display which shows us the number of parts produced. We select the Object Display on the tab User Interface of the toolbox and insert an instance of the display. Then we drag the station over the display and drop it there. This assigns the station to the display and adds the statistic value stat num in. Double-click the icon of the display to open its dialog. The text box next to path shows the value which will be shown during simulation run. To adjust the position and orientation of the display, we open the 3D property dialog. We want to rotate the display along the x-axis. To do so, we press the arrow button to the right of the text box, axis X. To define the rotation axis, enter 9D in the text box of angle. We move the display in the Z direction by 2 meters and in the Y direction until the display is located directly in front of the fence. To do so, place the cursor in the respective text box, press the Ctrl key and roll the mouse wheel. Now we change to the tab Graphics and remove the check mark at Exclude from Show Content of the location. After that, we create a production line by using instance of MyStation. First, we add MyStation to the tab Material Flow of the toolbox. We drag MyStation from the class library to the tab Material Flow on the toolbox and drop it there. We insert a source object. To insert several instances of MyStation, we press the Ctrl key while selecting MyStation in the toolbox. We click several times in our frame where we want to insert instance of MyStation. Finally, we add a drain object at the end of the production line. When inserting the object next to each other, they will be automatically connected. MyStation also behave as each of the other built-in object of plant simulation and connects to the predecessor and successor object. We check if all connections are established. Next, reset and start the simulation run. The display shows the number of parts produced by MyStation. To gain the perfection, keep practicing and experimenting with different values. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel.